Welcome to our channel. So in the last session, we discussed static blocks. Now in this session, we are moving into non-static blocks, also called as instance blocks. You already know the meaning of block. The set of statements that are declared inside the flower brackets and executed automatically. Those are called blocks. Coming to static block, when a class is loaded or when a class is used for the first time, the static blocks executes automatically. Coming to non-static block, the set of statements that are placed inside flower brackets without any static keyword. Without any static keyword. This is non-static, that is instance blocks. These instance blocks are also executed automatically while object creation process. You understand the difference? Static blocks executed automatically while the class is used for the first time. How many number of times a class is loaded? A class is loaded only one time. But coming to instance block, whenever an object is created, during object creation, the instance blocks are executed. Now in a program, how many number of times an instance block is executed? Depends on number of objects. Suppose you are creating first object. In that situation, instance block is executed. Second object, instance block is executed. That means instance blocks are executed for all multiple object creations. But the class is only one time. Clear? Static means only one time. Instance means multiple objects multiple times. So static block can access only static variable. Instance block can access both the static variables and then non-static variable. Both the static and then non-static variable. Now we will discuss one example of static variable and static block and instance block. Anything? Consider one example, class sample. Assume the class consists of one static variable, one normal variable, int a is equal to some 10. Now, if you want to use one static variable, static int b is equal to 20. Static int b is equal to 20. Now, first I will write down only instance block. So the set of statements that are written without any static keyword, this is instance block. Inside this one, what I am doing? Incrementing the value of A and the value of B, and then print some message system dot out dot println in instance block. I am printed the messages in instance block and system dot out dot println a value is equal to plus a. So I am printing just the value of a and value of b. So system dot out dot println b value is equal to plus b. So, okay, this is the static, this is an instance block. Now, if you want, write down one instance method also. If you want, write down one instance method also. For example, void some display of method. Within the method also, I am doing the same thing. Within the method, I am incrementing the value of A, increment the value of B, and then print the value of B. Instance method dis. To discuss which one is executed, block or method. Now close this class, close this class. Coming to next one, class demo block 2. You can give any name. Within this one, write down the static method, public static void main string args of. Within this one, what we are doing generally with the starting in the main, we are creating an object. By using that object, we can access the display method. By using that object, we can access the members of the sample class. So what is the general step? We are creating an object. Suppose sample ob1 is equal to new sample of. We are creating an object for the sample class. Now call the display method ob1.display. Similarly, create, suppose here I am printing some message just for understanding only. System.out.println. My message is object1. That means just for understanding which object is executed. So object1, create another object. Suppose create an object object2. So sample some ob2 is equal to new sample of. By using that object ob2 dot display. Now you observe, so a normal program. So we return a class sample. Inside the class sample, one instance block is there and one instance method is there. One instance block is there, one instance method is there. Now within the main method, I am creating an object. First object1. By using the object1, I call this method. By using that object, I call this another method. Now I will explain step by step what happened diagrammatically. Now write down the three memory areas. The three memory areas. So the first one is method area, second one is heap area, and the third one is Java stack area. Follow step by step. First, what happened? The class with the main method is loaded. So demo block 2 class is loaded. First, what happened? Demo class 2, sorry, demo block 2. Demo block 2, the class is loaded. The class consists of main method. The class consists of main method. Whenever the class consists of main method, other than main, nothing is allowed. So simply what happened? It moves to the method frame. It moves to the Java stack area and creates a method frame. Within this method frame, main is loaded. Okay. So this is the first step happened. Now from now onwards, follow carefully. What is the step inside this one? Anyway, printing statements happen automatically. First statement is you are trying to create an object. So your first statement is sample ob1 is equal to new sample of. Always you remember, whenever you have an assignment statement, the right side is executed first. So first this part is executed new. New is used creating some memory where inside the heap area. Why this is an object? The memory is created inside the heap area. This is the memory that is created inside the heap area. Assume the address of the memory. Anything, you can take any address. This is the address of the memory. Okay. After new, next to sample of. Whenever you are using sample of constructor, what happened? Sample class is used for the first time. So the sample class is loaded. The sample class is loaded. Okay. Now the sample class is loaded. Sample class. So within the sample class, what are the things available? Go to sample class. First one, instance variable a is equal to 10 is available. A is equal to 10. So memory is not allocated. Remember the thing. A is equal to 10. The cross mark represents the memory is not allocated. Next, one static variable b is equal to 20. So static means memory is allocated inside the memory area. B is equal to 20. Memory is allocated. Now we have one instance block. If you have a static block is there, suppose if you have a static block, immediately it moves to execution. Now I have what? I have some instance block is there. Memory is not allocated. After that, one instance method, suppose the display method is there, memory is not allocated. Now the entire class is loaded. Now the class is completed. Yes. Now the entire, this is the class, this is the method, the entire class is completed. After that, what happened? Once the class is loaded, all the instance members will get the memory inside the heap area. Inside the heap area. Now this A is copied into heap area. A is equal to some 10. A is equal to some 10. Now this instance block, next step, what is the next step? This instance block is loaded inside the heap area. Always remember, whenever the static block is loaded in the method area, the static block moves to execution. Similarly, whenever the instance block is loaded, what happened? The instance block move to execution. This is also the same step. Parallelly, whenever the instance block is loaded into the heap area, immediately the instance block is loaded for execution. What we return? We are incrementing the value of A and the value of B. Increment the value of A. So instance block is here. The value of A is incremented. Now we are getting A value is 11. Now value of B. B is a static variable. Remember, the static variable is common to all the objects. Here B is updated to 21. Now A value is 11. B value is 21. After that, the method frame is destroyed. Now display method is loaded. Display method is loaded. Anyway, the display method is loaded, it not moves to execution. Why? The methods are executed only when we call the method. Only blocks are executed automatically. Okay. All the instance members are loaded into the heap area. Now what happened? Whatever the address that generated, that address is copied into OB1. Got it? Now OB1 consists of the address of memory location. The address of memory location. Now, what is the next step in the main method? OB1 dot display. Yes or no? Whenever you are calling the display method with OB1, OB1 consists of address. So go to that particular address. Whenever you are writing this one, go to this address and calls. Whenever we are calling the method, same the next step. Whenever we are calling, directly it moves to the Java stack area and creates a method frame within this one. Within the display method, what I am doing? I am incrementing the value of a by 1. So what is the value of a right now? 11. It is updated to 12. Increment the value of b. What is the value of b? 21. It is updated to 22. After that, the method frame is destroyed. Okay, completed. Now, what is the next step? Sample OB2 is equal to new sample of. You are creating another object. Again, new. New in the sense some memory is created. New in the sense some memory is created. Assume the address is 22. Sample of. Already the sample class is loaded. Remember, already the sample class is loaded. It is not loaded one more time. Suppose if the sample class consists of a static block, assume that is already executed for the first time load. For the second time load, it is not executed. After completion, I will show you. So whenever the new sample is already loaded, all the instance members will get the memory. So what are the instance members of the sample class? A is equal to 10. A is equal to 10. So A is copied into here. Now instance block. What is an instance block? Again, whenever an instance block is loaded, immediately the instance block move to execution. Immediately the instance block move to execution. Here what I am doing? Incrementing the value of a. What is the value of a right now? 10 only. Within this memory, a value is 10. So now it is updated to 11. After that, the display method is also loaded. The display method is also loaded. Finally, this address is copied into OB2. That address is copied to OB2. Now, next step is OB2.display. Whenever you are calling the display method, it goes here and the display method is executed. Within this one, what is the value of a? What is the value of a? A value is 11. That is updated to 12. B value is 22. Updated to 20. Already here 2 times updated here. So for the IB 11 21 for display 1222 1222 for this instance block a is equal to 11. I forgot to increment b value already 22. B value is updated to 23. For this display method, a is updated to 12, b already 23. Now it is updated to 24. After that, close. And finally, the method frame is destroyed. Your entire program is completed. Now we will check the answers. Demo block2 dot Java. Java C demo block2 dot Java. So everyone, so we have an error. What is error? So forget to write the semicolon. At the end of the statement, you need to write the semicolon. Okay, fine. Always remember, static block is executed only one time, but instance block for each object executed one time. See this one. First to object 1, the instance block is executed automatically. A value 11, B value 21. Now we are calling the display method. Observe the values. After that, object to instance block and then instance method, instance block and instance method. Clear the point? So observe the difference between instance and static. Now the most important thing is static block have the highest priority compared to instance blocks. Sorry, compared to static methods and compared to instance blocks also. Instance blocks will have the highest priority in execution than instance method. What is the difference between a block and method? Method is executed on a method call, but block is executed automatically without calling. Blocks has the highest priority in execution than methods. Now I will show you one more example. Within this class, I used the static also. So, but the static does not use a value. Why the static block does not access the non-static variable. So that is the reason just I am printing. Now observe, when the static block is executed, whenever the first time you are trying to create an object, you are calling the sample class loaded the static block. Only one time it is executed. For the second object creation, you observe, second object creation, the class is already loaded. So static block is not executed. Got the point? Observe. Observe the output. In object 1, you are loading the class, static block is executed, instance block, instance method anyway. But in object 2, see this one, there is no static block. Why? While the class is used for the first time, then only the static is executed. Clear? This is the concept of blocks in Java. Thank you.